Hurricane Harvey made landfall on August 25th and for 2 days hovered over the city of Houston, created catastrophic flooding, displacing more than 30,000 people and calling for 17,000 rescues. The aftermath is a task that Houston will take on full force. The leftover debris shows the strength of the storm, but the spirit of the Houston Cougars shows the strength of the city.
Man, when you usually see natural disasters in other cities or states, you feel really bad. You're still hurting, you're still mourning over it. But seeing it that it's your own city, usually you're seeing it 100 degrees, sunny, hot outside, people going to work, and now it's flooded underwater. It was devastating. It was shocking, especially when it came back at home.
To continue football operations, University of Houston's athletic director, Hunter Yurichek, made the decision to move practice elsewhere.
Well, I have to give Coach Applewhite and his staff all the credit for that, because when our young men from our program woke up in Austin on Sunday morning and they were seeing the videos of the devastation and they were hearing from their families that may have lost everything or had a grandmother, aunt, uncle, someone affected by the flood, he made a decision that day that football wasn't important, and we canceled practice on that first Sunday.
First thing I had to do, my mom was all on my mind. She was the only thing on my mind. In Cyprus, they were flooding pretty bad. And she was stuck in her house, so the first thing I did was make sure she was okay.
Donations from universities around the country poured into the city of Houston. This showcased something bigger than just football, a true sense of compassion. On Saturday, a hometown rivalry between the University of Houston and Rice University will take place. Both teams will battle it out on the field, but behind the scenes, they'll be working together setting up a school supply drive for schools in the area that were affected by the storm.
We have joined together with Rice to make this truly a Houston community event. They're coming together. We're going to have a fundraising, school supply fundraiser for the local school systems. We're going to honor the first responders, the city employees that did such an admirable job throughout the storm. And we're going to make this all about, we just talked about Houston Strong. Houston Strong means to me it's first our university community coming together to help the Houston community get back up on its feet.
Houston, U of H Cougars football loves you. We wear Houston on the front of our jerseys for a reason. We represent you guys, we play for you guys, and hopefully you can come out and watch some U of H Cougar football, get some wins this season. Go Cougs.
Welcome back, Coug fans. I'm Carly Berghoff, and today we're sitting down with junior quarterback Derek King. Thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
So let's start right out of high school. You were heavily recruited. You had schools like Baylor, Clemson, Michigan State, UCLA, TCU, the list goes on and on. So what made you pick the University of Houston? Okay, so I have a couple questions that are nearly impossible to answer, so we're gonna do those now. You ready? Would you rather never have internet access again or never be able to travel again?
Never have internet access.
Wow, okay, give up one of these food genres. Italian, barbecue, or Tex-Mex?
Italian.
Okay, not what I expected. Spend the day with one of these. Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, Kanye West, or Albert Einstein?
Michael Jordan.
Okay, sweet. Would you rather never hear music again or never taste food again?
Never hear music.
Which are you better at, quarterback or receiver?
I think quarterback.
And it's King. Look to his right. Throws down the middle of the field. Wide open. Romello Brooker, the tight end, will walk into the end zone untouched.
You've clearly excelled at the quarterback position. We've seen time and time again you run it into the end zone yourself. But talk to me about having guys like Marquez Stevenson, Keith Corbin as part of your receiving core.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deal. I think those guys are some of the best receivers in the country. And I love throwing to those guys, and we're also like best friends, so it helps a lot. So then talk to me about the NFL. So is there anyone who kind of has a style of quarterback play that you try to emulate? I love Russell Wilson. He's a smaller quarterback. He's like 5'10", 5'11", so I kind of try to play like him because I'm more of a smaller guy too. Okay, and he can really throw him downfield, so I want to see your best Russell impersonation. I want to catch a bomb. Never thought I'd say this. About to catch a bomb from Derek King. Let's do it. Oh.
That was the peak of my existence. Thank you so much, Derek King, for coming out and showing me how it's done.
Thanks for having me.
Carlos Correa and George Springer are officially back in the Astros lineup, and it's starting to look like Jose Altuve isn't too far behind. And while that's all good news, Bears, the Astros are struggling to hold on to that #1 spot in the AL West. What's up, guys? I'm Carly Berghoff.
I'm Dayon Dunlap, and it's game day here at the University of Houston.
And we are going to give you an inside look at the total fan experience here at TDECU Stadium. Let's go! All right, I'm here with Jackson. We're about to take on this obstacle course. Let me rephrase that. I'm about to beat him at this obstacle course. Let's get it. Oh, shoot!
The score of 45-18. Cougs dominated as expected.
All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this incredible look at what it's like to be a fan here at the University of Houston. Oh, I just got a notification, our Uber's here. So we're gonna say peace out for now. A recipe for improving an athlete's performance is equal parts training and equal parts nutrition. Today, we're getting the inside scoop on nutritional counseling, health education, and athletic recovery. All these are mixed together to create a successful sports nutrition department. So a lot of specialists say that a healthy diet is 20% training and 80% diet. Do you agree with that? And how do you instill that into the minds of athletes?
Nutrition is a huge component. It really needs to complement your training. If they don't go hand in hand, it's not nearly as effective. So that's really how you get the maximum potential out of these athletes, is you pair their appropriate training with the appropriate nutrition.
I'm hungry now, so maybe we can whip something up before I get out of here. Allison, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? I'm Carly Berghoff, your KHOU campus correspondent. We're on a live construction site right now at the Fertitta Center. I'm gonna get an inside look at the updates, so stay tuned for that. Just got word that the court is going to start its installation tomorrow. That is very exciting. It smells like a good season in here. Are these like the premium seats?
The premium seats. Forgot what the premium? Big buck seats.
The big buck seats, because they are right in front of all the action.
Find you.
So this is the tunnel that the players will actually walk down to come to the game, and the fans will get an up-close personal view of the players. They'll get to sit here as they walk to the court, cheer them on, and get them amped up for the game. So I actually came on a construction tour 2-3 months ago. It's crazy to see how far they've come. They're moving things very quickly, and I guess they have to, because the Fertitta Center officially opens December 1st with a game against Oregon. So get your tickets, be here, enjoy the new concessions, the new seats. It's gonna be live. Great news for Rockets fans everywhere. The curse has been lifted. It's been a long 2 years since rapper Lil B originally cursed Harden. Here's the curse in writing. Y'all see how James Harden is playing because he won't acknowledge he does the Lil B cooking dance celebration. Sad curse. And he also signed off on the tweet there, Lil B. Very official. So maybe the bad luck Houston has had in the playoffs in the last 2 years was directly correlated to the curse, and there's simply no other reason for it. Regardless, shout out to Lil B for lifting that curse, and to Jay Prince Jr. for facilitating the deal. The Rockets' time is now. With Lil B's blessing, I'll say keep cooking, boys. That's all things sports for tonight. I'm Carly Berghoff, aka Carls_Barkley3. We'll be right back.